Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, or for Willy Wonka, good day, sir. I said good day. So we are back in the Exiled Lands. There you see Dancypants McGee in the background, just dancing away. You also see the Defari camp. Off camera, went ahead and did a little bit of work. As you can see, I'm up to level 12 now. Dancypants is sitting at level 4 still. But we went into that camp a time or two. We got our friend Smithy McSmitherton's over here. He is a blacksmith. And we may have gone a little crazy with bearer boxes. So, in case you're wondering how we got so many...
You picked the wrong fight!
She's going down. She was yelling timber. Charitable donations. Yep. Simply went door to door collecting for Suburban Dad's home for wayward exiles, and very generously they donated freely of their own accord, not being coerced or murdered. I convinced at all. So yeah, that's what happened, and we actually have another potential friend.
Notices.
That is a locked cage, but there is no one in the camp at the moment. I am so sorry. Lockpicking is not a skill in this game.
Speak to me.
But as we can see, well, as you can hear, that is a Zamorian barkeep in there. So she would have been a fun friend to have join us in our adventures. But gonna go ahead and take Dancypants with me. We're gonna be doing a little bit of scouting about today and finding a spot to build our actual base. That is one of the things on the agenda, the short-term thing on the agenda for today's episode. We are also going to talk some, as we're running out there, about our long-term goal for this playthrough. So, some of you are possibly unaware of the main quest line, the main goal for Conan Exiles. If that is the case for you, let me enlighten you. So on my wrist, which you can't see because I'm wearing cool leather gloves that match my awesome skirt, I have a bracelet that binds me in the Exiled Land. So that is the kind of overall idea. Everybody who is in the Exiled Lands is held captive there by these bracelets. But there are magic items that if you kill horrible monsters and stuff, you can get those items, and by combining them, you can take your bracelet off and escape. My big question is, why on earth would you want to? The introduction has this great line delivered from a dramatic narrator where he says, and I quote, blah blah blah, something about how everybody you love has been killed and is gone and all of your stuff has been taken, and basically you have nothing to go back to, and the people who are in that place you came from tried to kill you and, you know, left you there for dead on the cross, and Conan had to come save you. Why would you leave the Exiled Land where you have like made all these new friends, you've built yourself into like basically some sort of god king emperor person by the time you're up to level 60 and have your amazing base and all of your super cool awesome weapons and armor? Like, unless you're John Wick, you have no reason to go back. John Wick, you have an excuse, you can't go back. I mean, they killed your dog, they took your car, by all means you could have
Take you!
but for the rest of us, let's face it, we're not John Wick, so we should stay here. So for this playthrough, I am going to go against that basic nature of how I always approach the game. I'm going to actually try to escape the Exiled Lands. So nowhere close to starting into that part of the journey yet, though. But we are absolutely going to do some work on getting our base built. As you can see, I just got some cool new footwear going on. So these light boots give me another 15 to my carrying capacity. Really handy for carrying those generously donated bearer boxes. We're just going to go ahead and hit the other spot with Tier 4 fighter really quickly to see if I can get a shirt that will help boost my carrying capacity, maybe the hat to boost it. And so I will bring you back once we get there. See you soon. And we are back. As you can see, Syria the Mad just murdered one of Pecan's family. They must be avenged. How the actual dare you, Syria? You monster. Wow. Dancypants getting a kick in there. Oh, look, some boots. Oh, those do happen to be made for walking. Christopher Walken, to be specific. So let's go ahead and put those on at Dancypants. So got some more armor going on. And of course, we also got the shirt, which I can wear, boost my carrying capacity. So I am now even more of a fashion icon, if that is possible. And now that I've got some carrying capacity up, I also managed to get a bearer pack generously donated to me by those bearer friends from the Dafari camp. So yeah, we'll be able to carry all sorts of bearer boxes with us as we go hunting for where we're going to set up our base. So I will join you back here with that soon. See you then. And we are back. So Dancypants and I are all loaded up and ready to go on our grand adventure. She has 3 of the bearer packs, and as you can see, I am carrying 6 of them, thanks to my awesome bearer backpack. And Smithy McSmithertons went ahead and made me a little something for the road. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Nice looking out. So Dancypants and I are going to head off. We're going to look at a few different spots where maybe we might build, and we'll bring you back when we get to them. So, see you soon. Alright, so we've come to our first spot. I've actually eyed this one a few different times running up and down the hill here on our way to the Dafari camp, which just around the corner there is where we would climb up. Basically, we've got this nice little outcropping looking out over the waterfall. We've got of the stuff that you can't just chop apart for rock, which is what that first bit was that I climbed over. But nice little area that could be a patio or something up here. Little higher area for a bit more of a base going on there. And of course, awesome area for a balcony looking over the waterfall. So, love the idea of this. Don't super love the location. It's kind of far out over there to the west of the map. Would prefer something a bit more central, make it easier to get anywhere on the map from where we're starting. So, like this, it's definitely a possibility, but not sure about the location. So, Dancypants, you ready to head to the next spot? Sounds like a yes to me. So we will see you when we get there. And we are back. There's looks like Anna the Reaver, because greatsword, heading out there taking out those shale backs. But let's see if we can get some armor
You
from
picked
her.
the wrong fight.
Awesome. We've got another of the heavy armor skirts. So if we get Dancypants a sidekick, then eventually when I level up enough to have the War Party perk, I will be able to take both of them along with me, and they can both have the heavy armor. Well, hey buddy! Another one of Pecan's family over there. Speaking of Pecan, when my daughter saw the first video, she actually suggested that because Pecan was such an important part of the success we had in that video and so very vital to everything that came after, that we should actually, when we build the base, set it up as Pecan's Palace. And I kind of super love that idea. So, looking for a place where we can set up something worthy of that name. So, this little flat area here is another place where I have built multiple times. I like it. It's good access to the to Noob River over there. Nice little water source before you can build a well. Little coyotes over there, including coyote puppies, and so that's always a good thing. But yeah, have built here multiple times. Don't know if I want to repeat, but definitely has potential. So let's keep looking, but I think I'm leaning more towards this one than the first one, at least. Looking at the map, this is a bit more centrally located. Not quite as central as I wanted to be, but closer to it. So let's keep looking. So bringing you back, there we can see the coyote puppies hanging out, and just a little trick that I like to do when I'm trying to get the baby animals. If you've got a follower with you, make them stop following, because there's such a narrow window on the babies to pick them up. Ooh, got it first try. That you can end up missing them, but missing that spot, but still clicking on them, which your follower then takes as, hey, go kill that for me. So, nice little way to avoid feeling absolutely horrendous for causing baby animal death. So yeah, we got a little baby coyote. I get hyenas, actually. I always call them coyotes. Yeah, hyenas. Oh, hang on now. Ha ha ha, Pecan's Palace. Oh, this is good. There is the lake that I don't think has a name, actually. And it has the Mega Pecan over there. So yeah, Papa Pecan. And how cool would it be to build by this? Little raised area back here behind overlooking. Yeah, I could build up here where we've got Papa Pecan out there standing guard for our base. Could have like a little watchtower on that. Maybe my sorcerer's tower eventually on this. That could be cool. Yeah, again, not quite as central as I was thinking I might go. Thinking I might come over more into this general area, but I mean for the pecan aesthetic. Yeah, this is the place. Let me look around a little more and decide quite exactly where in this I'm gonna build, and I will bring you back when I make up my mind. So, see you soon, or in a really long time because I'm indecisive. But either way. Alright, and we are back. You can see Papa Pecan hanging out there in the background by the lake. So, I think we've settled on where we're going to build. Dancypants, do you want to tell them, or do you want me to? Alright, I'll tell them then. So, we were thinking originally dig down here, overlooking that, maybe use these, build some towery sort of stuff. But the more I looked around it, the more that caught my eye. That little slope leading up between the rocky outcroppings. So if we're doing a palace, this is like, you know, the nice stairs leading up, grand entryway, build on back up into here, and the more I scoped around, the more I noticed some cool stuff. Like we've got instantly available source of iron growing growing? Yes, because iron grows. It's a plant. Over here, little nubbin. Again, geographical term that I totally did not make up. And then up the hill over on this side, which actually up the slope here, up the hill, could be a good spot to build additional features. Like, you know, what if we did a temple up here or something? Could be really cool. But have some nice source of iron going on tucked away up here, and another couple iron nodes over there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, just down here on the cliff face itself, could build something probably right about here-ish. Would line it up to be straight in view of the walkway leading up. So yeah, I really like this area. So Dancypants and I are gonna start. Oops, we just made a local mad. Hi, we are developers. We are here to take over your land and build a strip mall. So it's okay. We already paid off the county commissioners. So we have the permits, so we'll thank you to file your complaints with the courts. So have a nice day, sir. So, excellent. We're going to dig into these bearer boxes and see what sort of cool stuff we have got. So I will bring you back after we have done that, and God willing, I will be super happy that we found cool stuff. So, see you soon. Alright, and we're back. So Dancypants and I went ahead and opened up all the boxes and found some stuff, but not sure how much of it is great. Did find nice amounts of stone and wood in there, so good building material. Have plenty of plant fiber and sticks for roofing. Some additional plant fiber there, actually. Have that on in there. And there's the rest of our stone. Have a good chunk of bark and bear hides, so we will be all sorts of set for thick leather for making armor. So that will eventually be a good thing. Not great for building in and of itself, but nice for the defenders of our town. Twine as well. Had some alchemist fire show up in the boxes as well, and a whole bunch of blood, which that'll be useful for some alchemy stuff later. Some bone, some crystal. So altogether, not a bad haul. So some stuff that won't be immediately helpful, but lots of stuff that will at least eventually be helpful. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this armor skirt in here because that is heavy. So there we go. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of empty room to work with. So I'm going to start building and bring you back when I've got something to show you. So see you soon. Alright, so we are back. Building is underway. We have the grand staircase leading up to where the palace will be. Note how over encumbered I am. But yeah, it's not a bad start, I think. So we will keep on moving forward from here. But for here and now, I think this is where we'll draw an end to today's video. So Dancypants and I will see you back here next time, when hopefully the area that is right behind me there will be the place where we will actually see a palace next time. So wish me luck. See you soon. Bye bye.